Stop whatever you are doing. Stop. I speak not to your reasoning mind, nor to your fear, nor to the part of you that still believes wealth is earned through toil and tears. I speak to your soul, which has known all along. You were never meant to struggle for money. You were meant to speak to it. Money is not your master. It is not here to test you or punish you. It is not a prize for long suffering. Money is your servant. It follows clear orders. When your words line up with truth, money responds fast, not later, not after you prove yourself. It moves now, and it moves with ease. One short sentence spoken with spiritual weight can flip lack into plenty. One sentence said in clean faith shapes what you see and what you do not see. Hear it again in simple form. Money does not rule me. Money serves my instruction. This is not a nice idea. This is law. Divine law does not wobble. It does not expire. It works for anyone who uses it in alignment. This law is older than fear, older than your account history. It is the law of the spoken word joined with the law of instant supply. When your decree is clean, when your tone carries faith instead of worry, heaven answers. You shall decree a thing, and it will be established. That is not a suggestion. That is legal standing in the court of spirit. When a king speaks, the word becomes policy. When a beggar speaks, nothing changes. Ask yourself with honesty, which voice do you use when you talk about money? Do you sound like someone asking for permission or someone carrying authority? Money does not move for hope alone. Money moves for command. You may have tried many things: vision boards, quiet wishes, long prayers that explain your need. None of these are wrong, but if your tone shakes, the words fall flat. If your mouth says yes, but your breath says maybe, the atmosphere reads the doubt and nothing moves. You must speak as if the problem never had a vote. You do not move money by describing the problem. You move it by naming your rank. Think of a trained helper. It does not act because you want it to. It acts because you speak with a clear voice. It listens to tone. It listens to posture. It listens to certainty. Money does the same. If you say please in fear, it waits. If you say I do not know how, it mirrors your confusion. But when you say, I authorize this now with calm force, creation hears and obeys. Say the core sentence with me in plain words. Money is not my master. Money serves my word. Let the old belief fall. Let the story of endless hustle fade. Let divine alignment rise in you. We will speak the sentence not as a chant and not as a test. We speak it as a verdict, as a final ruling from the center of your being. The sentence is simple. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. Do not rush past these words. Do not water them down. These are not lines to entertain your mind. These are instructions for shaping matter through spirit. Wealth is not only numbers. It is an atmosphere you host. It is not earned by strain. It is released by decree. Your tongue is the key. This sentence turns the lock. Why does this sentence work? First, it defines money correctly, not as a tyrant, not as a trap, not as a false god. It names money as it is, a spiritual substance that takes form. It does not come from banks, bosses, or chance. It comes through law. It comes through voice. It comes through consciousness that agrees with truth. If you call money divine, fear loses its grip. If you call money obedient, chasing ends. Second, this sentence removes the habit of treating money like a person with moods. You do not ask money how it feels. You do not wait for a sign. You do not shrink because it is quiet. You give it an assignment. You use it like a tool is used. You do not worship a tool. You pick it up and put it to work. So it is with money. You direct it. You do not bow to it. Third, this sentence places control where it belongs. Not in emotion, not in panic, not in begging. Control lives in clear, steady authority. This is not theater. This is alignment. This is the sound of a soul that remembers origin and rank. You are not a borrower waiting at a gate. You are the gate. Your word opens it. Your voice names the amount. Your decree sets the timing. Your tone sets the speed. Now breathe. Slow and deep. Shallow breath is the mark of fear. Full breath is the ground of certainty. On the next exhale, speak slowly and without apology. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply, and you follow my voice. Again, money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply, and you follow my voice. One more time with your whole being in agreement. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply, and you follow my voice. This is law. This is dominion. Speak it in the morning before you check numbers. Speak it before you sign anything. Speak it before you look at balances. Speak it until the room feels different and the air around you supports increase. Speak it as a decision, not a wish. Speak it as the start of a new order where your word sets the tone and money answers. You have spoken the sentence. Now we clear the old program that fights it. Many were taught that money only comes by grind, by long hours, by a body and mind worn thin. That creed is loud in the world, but it is not divine law. Divine law does not pay you for pain. It answers clean command. So we change our language. We stop feeding the story of strain. Instead of saying I have to hustle, we say I have to harmonize. I line up with the current of divine flow. I move with the rhythm of increase. When my words match truth, supply does not arrive with a fight. It arrives with ease. Ease is not laziness. Ease is the fruit of alignment. We also retire the phrase, I earn it. Tear it out of your mouth like a weed. Earning as identity keeps you outside the gate, always proving, always performing. Say, I align with it. I allow it. Money is not earned like a wage in spirit. Money is permitted by law. You do not earn sunlight. You open the curtain. You do not earn gravity. You agree with its pull. The same with supply. You do not wrestle it into place. You receive it because your word and your inner belief now point the same way. Now cancel the inner whisper that says money is hard. That sentence has been running in families and cultures for years, but it is not the voice of law. Say with me in firm, plain tone, money is obedient. I am the voice it obeys. Again, money is obedient. I am the voice it obeys. Keep saying it until your nerves unclench and your breath evens out. You are not trying to trick yourself. You are training your system to tell the truth. See it with your inner eye. A contract written in the old language of effort. Words like hustle, sacrifice, exhaustion, barely enough. See the signature of your younger self on it, made in fear. Now take it in your hands. Tear it. Burn it. Let it fall to dust. As the ash drifts away, speak the new covenant out loud. I sign my name to ease. I enter agreement with overflow. Wealth comes to me by spiritual order, not by struggle. Feel your posture rise a little. Feel your jaw relax. You are not a work animal made to pull endless weight. You are a commander. Your job is not to chase supply. Your job is to authorize movement. Your mouth is the lever. Your word is the key. The old badge of pride that says, I am worthy because I suffer, can fall now. Worth is not earned by bruises. Worth is born with you. Dominion is native to you. If any part of you flinches at the thought of more, speak to that part with kindness and clarity. Some people do not fear lack. They fear increase. They fear being seen. They fear handling larger numbers. They fear the judgment of others. Those fears pretend to be wisdom, but they are only old alarms. Tell them the truth. I am safe with abundance. I am trusted with overflow. I carry wealth with clear hands and a clean heart. Say it again until the knot releases. I am safe with abundance. I am trusted with overflow. Now picture a great vault door. It is not locked. It is standing, open and waiting. You do not tiptoe. You do not apologize. You breathe. You step. You speak. I receive this. I was made for this. I do not panic in the presence of blessing. I preside over it. Let this calm be your new normal. You are not an intruder in a rich room. You are the host. Take this calm into daily life. Before you check numbers, speak from harmony, not hurry. Before you open your messages, speak from authority, not worry. Before you make a plan, settle your breath and set your tone. Say the sentence in this posture of peace. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. Feel how different it sounds when your body agrees. We are not done shaping language. Notice delay words when they try to return. One day, maybe later, when the time is right. These phrases look gentle, but they freeze movement. Replace them with now language that does not shout, but does not shake. This is my season of immediate response. What I speak shows up now. Divine wealth is here, and I call it seen. Say these lines with steady tone. Do not rush them. Let their meaning land. You are learning a new way to move. The world trains people to work first and speak later. Spirit trains you to speak first and then work by instruction, not by panic. Your actions will still matter, but they will flow from decree, not from dread. When your inner and outer voice agree, your choices line up fast. The call is answered. The right door appears. The number rises. This is not magic. This is order. Keep the language clean. Keep the breath deep. Keep the posture royal and warm. You are not cold steel. You are steady fire. Speak as one who knows the king's seal is on their words. Speak as one who knows that money hears clarity. The more you harmonize your speech with law, the less you feel the pull of hurry. Harmony replaces hustle. Command replaces chase. Ease replaces strain. An increase comes because you said so and stayed so. There is a simple law that decides whether your words land or fade. Nothing becomes visible until there is agreement. Not only agreement between people, but agreement inside you. Your outer voice and your inner belief must say the same thing. If your mouth declares increase while your quiet mind expects delay, the order gets blocked. It is like signing a check with two names, and the second name cancels the first. Your doubt is not neutral. Hesitation is not harmless. They act like a hidden veto. So we check the two places that matter most, what you say out loud, what you echo in silence. You do not need to fight your mind. You train it. You give it one clear sentence to carry all day. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. You let that sentence settle in your chest. You let your breath move with it. You let your shoulders loosen so your body agrees. This is the second witness, mouth and heart on the same line. If the inner voice starts to whisper old phrases, answer it with calm truth. We are not waiting. We are receiving. We are not hoping. We are authorizing. We are not guessing. We are applying law. Speak this with plain tone. My inner belief matches my outer word. I cancel the quiet yes, but. I remove the secret no. I agree with increase now. Agreement is not noise. It is stillness without conflict. It is a clean tone that does not bend when numbers try to argue. There is a reason this matters. Spirit answers alignment, not volume. You can shout in fear and see nothing move. You can speak softly in certainty and watch doors open. The size of the voice is not the key. The unity of the voice is the key. When you become the second witness to your own decree, manifestation feels fast because nothing inside you is pulling the other way. Listen to a simple story. A woman came with panic in her breath. She said, I have 14 cents. That is all. Bills stacked up. Fear in her chest. She wanted comfort for the number. I did not teach her to stretch the coins. I taught her to speak to them. Bless the account. Thank the divine for what is present. Do not curse the number. Do not retell the problem. Command it. Every morning and night, she said, this 14 cents multiplies under spiritual law. My account fills with surplus, under grace and in perfect ways. I do not count coins. I count on God. On the third day, a check arrived, unexpected and on time. 14 became 4,000. Fear became praise. What changed first was not the number. It was the agreement inside her. Her words and her inner echo finally said the same thing. Bring this home. Think of your own account, your own wallets, your own invoices. If you speak one sentence out loud and carry a different sentence inside, the result is mixed. One pedal turns forward, the other backward. You feel tired and think the law does not work. The law is working. It is obeying the strongest agreement. Often the strongest agreement has been the old one. Money is slow, hard, or rare. We end that now. Say this in steady rhythm 3 times. Not fast, not loud, but true. I agree with overflow. I agree with quick supply. I agree with peaceful wealth. Again. I agree with overflow. I agree with quick supply. I agree with peaceful wealth. One more time. I agree with overflow. I agree with quick supply. I agree with peaceful wealth. Let your breath even out. Let your face soften. Let your spine rise a little. This is your body learning the new pattern. From now on, you do not argue for your limits. You do not quote your balance as if it were a judge. You carry one tone, clear, calm, final. When you open your banking app, do not report the number to yourself like bad weather. Address it like a room you manage. We will go there next. For now, seal this part with the core line that sets your inner and outer world on one track. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply, and you follow my voice. Agreement is set. Now we turn to the screen in your hand and the numbers on it. Most people narrate what they see and call it honesty. I only have this much. It is not enough. They think they are being realistic. They are not. They are giving yesterday a microphone. When you describe the balance, you stamp the past onto the present. When you speak to the balance, you give it a new order. Open the app or picture the account. Do not brace. Do not explain. Address it like a space you manage. Use a steady tone, like giving a clear task to a trusted helper. Say, this account now receives divine increase. This number multiplies under grace and in perfect ways. This figure expands to match my spiritual inheritance. Do not say I hope. Say I decree. Do not say maybe. Say now. If your mouth starts to report the small amount, stop mid-sentence and turn it. You are not the reporter of your balance. You are the author of your inflow. Speak lines that carry assignment. Divine substance. Fill this space. I assign wealth to this account. Money, obey my word, and move into this balance in right order, in full supply, under grace and in perfect ways. Feel how different your body sits when you give a command instead of a complaint. Your shoulders lift. Your breath deepens. Your mind stops looking for rescue and starts issuing direction. Remember the simple pattern. Speaking about a number keeps it where it is. Speaking to a number authorizes change. A number is not a judge. It is a servant. It mirrors the last strong instruction. For years, the strongest instruction was fear. Now the strongest instruction is law. You do not need to shout. You do need to be clean and final. If you feel the old habit returning, answer it in plain language. I am not repeating the past. I am assigning the next. My word governs my wealth. The economy does not. The algorithm does not. The chart does not. My word sets the flow and the flow obeys. Sit with that for a breath. Let calm authority spread through your chest. This is how you retrain your nervous system to carry increase without shaking. Now bring your attention to small places where money moves: a wallet, a drawer, a business dashboard, a client list. Speak to each area with the same clarity. I bless this place. I bless this channel. I call it active. I call it full. I call it aligned with divine supply. If one channel closes, another opens. Source is constant. My flow is certain. My word is the bridge. Replace the inner habit of asking the number for permission. You do not wait for it to look large to feel safe. You set safety first, then give the number its job. Say, this figure follows my decree, not my fear. This account answers my tone, not old stories. Increase is my normal. Surplus is my setting. Ease is my way. If shame tries to speak, answer it with soft strength. I am allowed to call increase. I am allowed to receive with peace. I am allowed to hold more without panic. Spirit trusts me with amounts that grow. I govern well. I circulate well. I share well. Say these truths until your chest loosens and your jaw unclenches. Then speak to the number again, not louder, but clearer. Now give one concise order and let it stand. This account is now funded. Deposits land quickly and in perfect order. Delays dissolve. Payments release. Opportunities arrive. I do not beg the screen. I brief it. I do not chase the figure. I train it. Money recognizes my voice and complies. Seal this moment with the core sentence, slow and settled. Money, I speak to you now. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. Let the line sit in the room like a new rule posted on the wall. Breathe once more. What you just did is not fantasy. It is the simple shift from reporting to ruling, from echoing fear to issuing law. Keep this posture, because next we remove the last hiding place of delay language so your command can move without friction. We come to the snag that slows many good decrees. Delay language. It sounds polite and safe, but it ties your order to later, one day, when the time is right. Maybe it will happen. These words feel harmless. They are not. They are small contracts with waiting. They fog the channel. They put your command in holding. We end them now. Say this plainly. I cancel every agreement with later. I revoke every phrase that stretches my supply into the future. I choose present tense faith. I speak as if it is here because in spirit it already is. Breathe once. Let your body register the change. You are no longer asking time to be kind. You are using law to be clear. From this clean mouth we call movement. Money is not a pond. It is a river. It is made to move, to come in, to go out, to multiply by motion. So we do not say, I hope for flow. We command flow. Use simple lines that even your nervous system can trust. Money, move now. Flow without friction. Flow in rivers, not in drops. Flow in right order, under grace and in perfect ways. Say it again with calm certainty. Money, flow in rivers. You are not pushing water uphill. You are opening a gate. Remember the truth. Heaven does not respond to frustration. It responds to instruction. So we give the instruction like a good manager gives a clear task. All channels open now. Every delayed payment releases. Every sleeping opportunity wakes. Every right client hears me and comes. Every closed route is replaced without loss. I issue this as a standing order. Notice how this changes your posture. You are not chasing. You are conducting. You are not begging. You are briefing. Your word sets the tempo and the accounts keep time. If a thought tries to bargain it down, answer once, then return to command. I am not negotiating with lack. I am normalizing overflow. My voice sets the climate and money behaves. Now we ground circulation in simple practice. Before work, before inbox, before meetings. You speak the headline of your day. I am funded by divine decree. My command is clear and supply obeys. I am the voice of wealth alignment. The spiritual economy listens when I speak. Do not rush these lines. Let each one drop into the body like a key in a lock. Quiet and sure. If guilt rises when you ask for more, meet it with adult faith. I am safe with abundance. I steward, increase well. I circulate good quickly. I give cleanly. I receive peacefully. This is not a personality shift. It is a position shift. You are moving from reporter to ruler, from seeker to sender, from applicant to appointer. Bring your attention back to the present. Look at the room you are in. Say, this atmosphere carries wealth. This space is charged with supply. Orders are out and returns are swift. Then give the market one crisp instruction. Money, I give you no option but obedience. Arrive in full supply. Move by law. Settle in perfect order. You are not yelling. You are final. Now we set the seal. It is not a chant. It is the closing stamp that makes the document active. Speak slow, steady, and true. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. Again, money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. One more time with shoulders back and breath even. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. We finish where authority always finishes, with a short verdict that leaves no room for drift. My word is law. My wealth obeys. My time is now. Let those lines ring in your chest until your body relaxes into them. Let them rewrite the old rhythm so your tone stays the same, whether the room is quiet or busy. You have ended the language of later. You have started the habit of flow. You have sealed your order. Keep speaking from this posture and watch how numbers rearrange to match your sound. There is a law the world overlooks because it is simple. Supply in spirit is instant. Your voice does not create it from nothing. Your voice reveals it. It does not pull a gift from far away. It pulls back the curtain on what was ready the whole time. The mind says someday. Law says now. The mind checks clocks. Law answers tone. It is written that answers arrive before the sentence is finished. That is how spirit works. The delay is not in heaven. The delay lives in our words that keep pushing good into the future. When your decree is clean and present tense, movement begins at once. More true still, it has been waiting at the door, and your voice opens the latch. You do not build the house. You walk into the one prepared. You do not beg the rain. You remove the umbrella. So we practice speaking like it is here, not as a trick, as alignment. Say, it is here. Not I hope it comes. Say, I receive now, not I will receive when things line up. If fear asks for proof, remember the order. First word, then form. You are not lying to yourself. You are telling truth to the room until the room matches the truth. This is why tone matters more than volume. A steady voice closes the distance that worry creates. When you speak now with calm certainty, time has nothing to argue with. The picture on the screen may still look like the past. You do not report the picture. You update it. You stand like a clerk at an open gate and you say, release what belongs to me. Release it under grace and in perfect ways. Release it without delay. If the mind keeps asking when, answer once, now, then stop answering. Return to command. The mind is like a child who wants constant discussion. Law is like a judge who signs once. You are the judge here. Sign it. Settle it. Say, I do not wait for money. Money waits for my word. My decree moves divine supply. My tone carries the wealth of God. My sentence is the instruction, and I speak as one whose word is law. Feel how present tense changes your body. Your shoulders lift. Your breath slows. Your jaw releases. That ease is not laziness. That ease is agreement. An agreement is the bridge every manifestation must cross. If you start to slip back into future talk, catch it mid-line and switch. Not one day, this day, not later, now. You are learning to govern time with your voice. You are not begging time for a favor. Bring this into simple moments. You open your messages, say, "The right reply is already here." You walk into a meeting, say, "Favor is already present." You check an invoice, say, "Payment is released now in perfect order." Do not strain your throat. Put the weight in your certainty. Let your words be short and settled. The settled word travels far. Think of a dam holding water. People try to push the water with effort. You lift the lever and let it through. Your lever is your tongue. Your hand on the lever is your choice to speak now. When you say it is here, you pull the bar and the river shows itself. This is not willpower. This is design. Make it daily. Morning voice sets the day. Evening voice seals the day. Speak before numbers. Speak before plans. Speak before sleep. Short lines, clear lines. Repeat until your nervous system treats them as normal. The goal is not noise. The goal is a stable inner climate where your decree never slips back into if or when. Say, "This house is set to now. This life is set to now. This flow is set to now." If a memory of disappointment rises, do not wrestle it. Bless it and release it. Say, "That was then. This is law. Law is not moody. Law does not forget. Law does not stall. My word partners with law, and the result is speed without rush, peace without pause, increase without strain." Now speak to the door itself. The door is not locked. It has always been voice activated. Say, "Gate of provision. You are open to me." Stay open in right order. Stay open under grace and in perfect ways. I move through with calm steps and full hands. I do not squeeze through. I walk through. Finish this part with a clean chain of present tense lines. Say them like you would read a verdict. Slow, plain, final. My supply is present. My channels are active. My accounts are funded. My clients are responsive. My contracts are signed. My deposits land quickly. My circulation is steady. My increase is constant. My word governs my wealth, and my word is set to now. And once more, the sentence that makes the gate obey. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply, and you follow my voice. Now we set your world to answer you on cue. Atmosphere is not empty. Rooms carry tone. Workplaces carry tone. Pages, inboxes, and dashboards carry tone. For years, the tone may have been worry and rush. We replace it with calm command. You do this by speaking to the space before you act inside it. You do not ask the room to treat you well. You tell the room what it is for. Stand where you are and speak in a steady voice. This place serves increase. This air holds favor. Results arrive here in right order, under grace, and in perfect ways. Let the space settle. Let your shoulders settle with it. Feel the small shift when the room takes the cue from you instead of you taking the cue from the room. Bring this to the market you are in. Many let headlines set their mood. Many let charts pick their words. You are not a leaf. You are a signal. Say, "I do not mirror the market. I instruct my lane inside it. I move the market that concerns me with my mouth, not through tricks, through alignment. When my tone is clean, clients can hear me. When my decree is clear, doors unlock. You speak as a bell that tells the day to begin. Address your channels by name: the site, the store, the service, the account page, the checkout, the contract desk. Give them one job each in plain lines. You are open. You are active. You are fruitful. You answer quickly. You carry right people and right amounts. You release payment in perfect order. Money flow through these paths like water through a clear river. If one route slows, another widens at once. Source is constant. I am never at the mercy of a single gate. Speak to time the same way. Some days feel heavy, some hours feel short. You are not a victim of the clock. You set the pace with breath and voice. Say, my pace is calm and effective. My day is long enough for what matters. My tasks line up and finish with ease. I do not chase minutes. Minutes serve my decree. Feel the fight drop out of your shoulders when you speak this way. You make room for answers to land. Speak also to the people you serve. Do it with respect and clarity. The right people can hear me. They find me at the right time. They decide with peace. They pay with ease. They return with joy. You are not forcing anyone. You are removing fog so the ones already assigned can see the path. Your word lights the path. Their steps are their own. Keep your own heart clean as you call more. Guilt may try to say that asking for increase is selfish. Answer it once and move on. Increase in my hands becomes good for many. I govern well, I give well, I grow well, I do not hoard. I circulate. I hold more without fear because my hands are open. More passes through me to the right places under grace and in perfect ways. Now set a standing order for incoming and outgoing. Inflow arrives quickly and clean. Outflow moves with wisdom and timing. Nothing leaks, nothing jams. I am a faithful steward. I am a calm receiver. I am a clear sender. The system around me learns my tone and keeps it even when I am quiet. That is how culture forms. That is how a house starts to answer its owner. When pressure tries to return, do not argue with it for long. Return to the line that never misses. I am funded by divine decree. My command is clear and supply obeys. I am the voice of wealth alignment. The spiritual economy listens when I speak. Speak them at the doorway of each task like keys you tap on the table before you leave. Not loud, not rushed, just final. Finish this part by addressing your world one step wider. City, region, field. Say, I move in favor. I meet right people. I enter right rooms. I stand in right light. I do not squeeze through, I walk through. All of this forms around my sound because law honors voice. Then, like a seal on warm wax, press the sentence that started this work and keeps it simple. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. You have set the tone of your mouth, your breath, your room, your numbers. Now you keep it. Increase becomes normal when the decree becomes daily. Do not wait for a mood. Do not wait for a sign. You lead with voice. Morning sets, evening seals. That is how a new climate holds. When you wake, sit up, place both feet on the floor, and let your breath drop low. Say it slow and plain so your body understands. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply, and you follow my voice. Pause a moment. Feel the ground. Then add the lines that keep your lane clear. I am funded by divine decree. My command is clear, and supply obeys. I am the voice of wealth alignment. The spiritual economy listens when I speak. You do not rush these words. You let them land like steady steps on a bridge. Carry this tone into the small doors of the day, before a call, before a message, before a task. One sentence under your breath. I authorize increase now under grace and in perfect ways. Let your shoulders soften. Let your face relax. You're not trying to force outcomes. You are letting law do its job. Your words keep the way open. When noise rises, return to quiet command. Worry wants long talks. Doubt asks many questions. You give short rulings. My supply is present. My channels are open. My accounts are funded. My payments release. My deposits land quickly. You do not argue with fear. You outlast it with a steady sentence until the body remembers the new setting and stands there on its own. If a number dips or a door closes, do not make a story. Issue a new order. If one channel slows, another widens. Source is constant, my flow is certain. I bless the root that ends, and I bless the root that begins. I do not cling, I command, I do not chase, I conduct. This is how you stay light and strong while amounts rise. This is how you hold more without strain. Let your giving match your decree, not from guilt, from rhythm. Circulation proves trust to yourself. Say, I move money with wisdom. I send it with peace. I receive it with thanks. Nothing sticks. Nothing leaks. The river stays clear. You do not need big gestures to feel real. You need clean choices made in the same calm tone you use with your accounts. Quiet proof shows up in order, in timing, in ease. At night, you close the book of the day. Sit again. Breathe again. Speak again, not to fix, but to settle. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. Then name the seal. My word is law. My wealth obeys. My time is now. Let each line be a stamp in warm wax. Simple, final, enough. If you wish to write one line where others can see it so your voice has a witness. I rule money by divine voice, not as a boast, as a record. If you wish to speak in the room, do the same. Say it once and let the walls keep it for you while you sleep. You are training the space to carry your tone even when you are silent. Know this as you rest. You are not testing a trick. You are returning to design. Spirit answers law. Law answers voice. Voice answers identity. You have chosen the voice of authority with a gentle hand and a steady chest. You have ended delay. You have called flow. You have set now. So tomorrow is not a new fight. It is the same posture, the same decree, the same peace. Say the sentence one more time so it meets you in the morning. Money, I now speak to you. You are divine supply and you follow my voice. And the seal that leaves no room for drift. My word is law. My wealth obeys. My time is now.